Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. We got one from Sidereal Brewing in Vassalboro, Maine. I say Sidereal, that's the way they pronounce it as far as I could tell from their menu. It looks like Sidereal, but Sidereal is what it says on the menu. And we've got another Mr. Meeseek's face there, this time on a hop cone. Square your shoulders. I can't do the voice. God damn it. That would have been so much more awesome if I could. Anyway, it's a mixed culture sour IPA with vanilla bean. Now, one of the things that got my attention over there at Sidereal when I first saw a couple of their beers was that just the oddball stuff that they're willing to do. And this is another one. It's a mixed culture, meaning this is probably either mixed yeasts or it could be a lactose inclusive thing. Sour IPA. Sour IPA, that's interesting. With vanilla bean, and vanilla bean tends to have like a cooling effect. So, yeah, visited this place with Fingers and Boosh a little while back for their first anniversary, and it was interesting. And then they got some good beers, and they like to incorporate elements of their previously brewed beers into these new ones. I have a feeling we're going to see that here. 6.5% ABV. Now, red wine punchin', which is one of their other beers, fermented with Milk the Funk, another one of their beers. Well, Milk the Funk blend yeast. So they took their red wine punchin', they fermented it with yeast taken from Milk the Funk, and dry hopped with a plethora of Nelson, Sauvin, and Mosaic hops, conditioned on 100 organic Tahitian vanilla beans. Gooseberry, white wine, and vanilla flavors mingle with the tropical backdrop of the MTF yeast. Okay, so again, just really out there stuff, which has got my attention. And so far, I haven't had a beer from them that I haven't liked, so... Plus, like, all the Adult Swim references. Let's just start with the fact that I've done 2 Rick and Morty themed beers, well, with Mr. Meeseek's references. And I'm relatively certain, based on that and other experiences, that there is the background on... Wow, I can smell the sourness on that from here. The background on the label of Chicken Wing Necklace is actually Carl's chest. So, Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Anyway, slightly hazy, light yellow beer. Not a lot of bubbles coming up from the bottom, but I did get a decent head right off the bat on that that's quickly fading. So it was effervescent at first, it had a burst of effervescence that quickly faded. Damn, there's that, the sour aroma that came up off of it at first. In the glass, it's still there, but there's like this mellowing effect to it. Almost a chemical tang to it. Was the sourness has this odd rubbery aroma as a buffer. Right. I hesitate to use the word rubbery, but that's what I most closely associate it with, but not in an unpleasant way. It's interesting. This isn't going to work for everybody. I'm willing to bet that this gets a lot of mixed reviews. But I'll tell you this. You see sour IPA, mixed culture sour IPA. Just sour IPA will put people off at first. Just what I've got is this medium light mouthfeel. And up front, it's a sour. But it makes this weird transition to a citrusy, muted hoppiness. So it's not like it's a big slap in the face of bitterness, but the bitter hoppiness is there. With a hint of citrus, maybe some grassiness and a little bit of dankness underlying it, but the hop profile is muted enough, or maybe mellowed by the vanilla bean, because I'm definitely also getting notes of vanilla in the finish, but it goes from sour to slightly bitter to smooth and cool seamlessly. And there's an overall funkiness to it that just kind of helps everything blend. It's good. It's different. It's... I mean, it's kind of mind-blowing the way all these things come together and just fucking work somehow. I was full on expecting this to be weird, and I wasn't disappointed by that. I was also full on expecting it to epically fail in bringing those different described flavor elements together, and yet somehow it just works. Yeah, holy shit. I think this is a full on 5 out of 5 from me. Maybe a lime-centric, possibly, sourness up front. And again, this underlying dankness from start to finish. But then it just transitions to this slightly citrusy bitterness that's just kind of there, but it doesn't overwhelm the sourness. It just kind of kicks in and blends with it. And then like this weird vanilla coolness in the finish that also doesn't overwhelm anything. It just kind of blends. You know, sour, bitter, vanilla. You wouldn't expect those things to blend together, but they do. Whew, pardon. It's weird and, like I said, mind-blowing, and that's why this is getting a full-on 5 out of 5 rating from me. This is a unique and different combination of flavors that are working. The fact that it's working gets it that 5 out of 5 wow reaction, versus if they had contrasted or conflicted or somehow not blended well enough, I would have maybe rated it as a complete failure, way lower. But the fact that it just works is impressive, very impressive, because you wouldn't expect, based on the description, for all these things to come together. All right, I'm talking in circles now. I'm repeating myself, and you guys hopefully get the picture that this is just, it's fucking weird, man. Things are getting weird. See, I can't do the fucking voice, but it works, and it's blowing my mind. So here we are. Full on 5 out of 5 for Square Your Shoulders from Sidereal Brewing. Anyway, that's just what I have to say about it. Hit me up down below in the email link down there, or the comment sections. Love to hear what you have to say about this beer. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers, man.